Hey guys, what's up? I know I've been MIA for quite a long time and I haven't posted on YouTube. So I've come up with a drug called CARICA Papaya. Now, CARICA Papaya is from Drugs of Hindustan. Why you need to watch this video is A, because the information given in the books which we usually refer is almost like zero. There's hardly anything. And second is the other reference book which we use is for Drugs of Hindustan, and the information given there is quite extensive. But I guarantee you, with the method that I'm going to use in this video, that is going to be like a storyline. If you watch this video maybe 2 or 3 times, you will definitely remember it. It would be good enough for your exam and practice, and you will not, I think you will not need to refer other books as well. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so like I said, we're going to make a storyline out of the drug. So the drug here, to simply say it, is of a person, let's say a female, and the female is supposed to go on a date. And the drug is 1,000 ways how a date can go wrong, right? So we all must be knowing a few its and bits of how a date can go wrong. We will include and incorporate that into this situation. Okay, so first, what is the person's profile who's going to be on the date? She is a nerd, and I call her a nerd because of a statement given in Materia which says that she can study for unusually long hours without weariness, wants to be alone, dislikes being talked to. We can relate to it. So, this is how the person is in her complete essence. Okay. Now, what is her attitude towards the date? Now, one thing you can try to incorporate into the character is that she has a little bit of self consciousness, right? Before any date, there's a little bit of consciousness. She has a stupid, confused feeling. Second thing is she can hardly trust herself to do anything correct. Now, here in our character building, it is during the date, but in the drug, it is during menses. So, a lot of the complaints are worse during menses in the drug as well. So, you can keep that in mind, worse during menses. Here, she is like she doesn't trust herself. She thinks that everything she'll do will go wrong in some or the other way. Okay, she fears that she'll make some sort of mistakes. Common general feeling. She's forgetful. Okay, then we are setting up a situation of how her date is supposed to be. It's going to be a car ride. It is going to be an evening date. They're going to go for movies. There's going to be popcorn, cold drink. Okay, we know this much, right? So now each and every situation, and like I said, we're going to give it 1,000 reasons how a date can go wrong. So let's start first with car ride. Okay, takes cold easily, especially while riding. Again, these are words during menses. So, first thing that can go wrong is that she'll catch a cold while on the car ride, like while going to the theater. Second thing is that is it is an evening time. So, evening is going to be an aggravating modality. All the pains are aggravated in evening. Second thing, that is, if it is not aggravated in evening, that is if pains are worse in the evening, then you could cancel the date and put it in the morning, right? But in the morning, she has a dull, drowsy feeling on rising. Okay, so pains are aggravated in evening, and in the morning also there is dull and drowsy feeling. So either way, it is not good. Then they decide to go to a theater, right? So they're going to theater. Now, what all problems or what all things can go wrong in the theater? They're as follows. Firstly, the person has aggravation from artificial light. Okay, it causes irritation, inflammation, and foreign substance sensation. All of these three words, no, are actually mean or indicate the same thing, that there's some sort of thing in the eye. Okay, and that is aggravated in artificial light. Second thing is that the person cannot read well in artificial light. Okay, so this is also some second thing. Headache aggravated by bright light. So all these symptoms are part of Carica Papaya. She's sitting in a theater, she's on a date, and now she has a headache because of the bright screen light. Okay, she has irritation in her eyes, and she has a foreign substance sensation. Headache is aggravated after eating popcorns and candy. The reason why theater is selected as a situation is because popcorn is, kind of a staple diet there. So headache is A. She has a headache because the light is too bright. Second, she has a headache because she ate popcorn, right? So obviously, one thing you can keep in your head is that because she's having headache after eating popcorn, she's not going to eat. Okay, just remember this, that she is not going to eat. Now, next thing which I've written down at the heading is cold drink. So that tells us about her thirst or desire. Her tongue is dry, which tells us that she will need more water. But her toothache is aggravated by cold water or cold drink. Again, theater, popcorn, Coca-Cola. So, a thousand reasons how it can go wrong. First of all, she's getting a headache because of the light, and if she's drinking Coca-Cola, then she's getting a toothache. If she's eating popcorn, she's getting a headache again. Bad day. Inability to drink cold water. Okay, so this is one more symptom that can be added because of the cold drink part. Now, after the theater, they decide to go to dinner. Now, what all things can go wrong in a dinner? Firstly, like I said, you have to remember that because she got headache while eating popcorns, so she's not eaten anything. So she's hungry, right? So appetite is diminished. Now, this symptom is peculiar more in morning, but there is one more symptom which states that faint for want of food. Okay, so there is this one peculiar symptom that is fainting for want of food. Um, it's sort of like hypoglycemic state. Then what? If you're fainting for want of food, then you will be offered food, right? So food, when offered, will distress the stomach. It's also like sort of nervousness that a little quantity of food is distressing her, unable to digest milk and meat. So you are out at a dinner, you can't eat meat, you can't take anything milk, that is lactose intolerance, which is also like a bad thing to have. You know, if you've seen Big Bang Theory, you know that lactose intolerance is joked about a lot of times because of the uh, flatulence that occurs right after you take anything that is milk or has lactose in it. So they go on dinner, she doesn't have an appetite, then she has an appetite because she hasn't eaten anything, but then when you eat something, she again is in distress, she can't eat milk, that is no ice cream and meat. Okay, a thousand ways how a date can go wrong. Bowel movement. Like I said about lactose intolerance, maybe you can relate it with IBS because there is a bowel movement. Now, when we say bowel movement, we might as well specify the stool type. First part is too large and hard, breaking into balls, and then later part is mushy and windy. Okay, so there's one more drug which is very commonly used drug which has this symptom. First part large and hard, breaking into balls, and second part is soft. I want you to comment down which drug that is. And I'm going to keep a note of people who comment and maybe give a giveaway sometime later. I don't know when. But comment down the answer if you know in the comment section below. Then we go into the night, even after such bad experiences, if it goes into the night. First thing which we do remember is that she has a dull, drowsy feeling in the morning. Okay, so maybe we get a symptom why she has it. That is, she has cough. First of all, having cough on a date in times of corona is a bad date, 100%, right? So, sudden violent bouts of cough keeping him awake at night, which also gives the dull, drowsy feeling in the morning, easy expectoration, and soreness of left lung. So, left side, I think, is the main side in this drug. Secondly, which we come, so this was RS, which we can relate into the 9. And second thing is skin. Um, the person has eruption on groin, and there are acne, that is pimples. They are red, sore, elevated, point like acne on thighs, red, itching. Okay, so these are sort of things which you wouldn't really want. Okay, and they are aggravated in evening, which we remember it with the evening ride of the day, and aggravated in warmth. Okay, that's it from my side. I do not know if I'm going to post this video or not. I'm a little scared. Okay, there are a few other things that is the traditional use which you can add. One of which is that papaya chutney is used with cumin. And second thing is that it is also added to hasten the process of meat. I think so. So it's raw papaya is added to meat curry for hastening the cooking of meat. So that is something you can relate, that the person also has aggravation from meat, right? So thank you for watching this video. Thank you for supporting my YouTube. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and comment down the answer below. Comment down if you like this video and the idea of it as well. Thank you so much.